Welcome to Gensokyo, the land where Reimu Hakurei, the shrine maiden of the Hakurei Shrine, resides. Just as she was getting bored, a huge number of yokai started attacking her shrine. After hopelessly trying to fend off against them, she decides that they must be originating from a suspicious lake high in the mountains. Around the same time, Marisa Kirisame also decides to head out to the lake, as she senses great power from there, and wants to make it her own. This is the story of Touhou 4, Lotus Land Story. Fuck, I missed a joke there. Could have said it is the Lotus Land Story of Touhou 4. Dang it! Anyways. Welcome back to the Touhou Retrospective. We are back at the gameplay style of Story of Eastern Wonderland with some much needed tweaks. So let's jump right into the gameplay and see what these tweaks are. Controls are exactly the same as in Touhou 2. But the shift key has got a function now. By pressing and holding it, you can slow down the movement of your character significantly. This makes it way more doable to dodge big waves of bullets coming your way. The value at which your power levels increase has been changed slightly, and now you will go to higher power at 15, 31, 47, 71, 95 and 127. When you reach full power, all bullets on screen will become nullified, so that's handy. They will also nullify when you get a 1-up through scoring. Bombs also got a small change. When you use a bomb, you auto-collect every item that is currently on the screen alongside dealing damage to everything. Also, items collected through bombing are worth double their original value, so bombing in certain situations may prove very lucrative. Extra lives are awarded at 3, 8, 15, 22 and 30 million points. So once again, scoring is essential to your survival. Another way to score is the Dream bonus. It always starts at 0 at the start of each stage, but by collecting Dream items, it increases in value until it maxes out at 12,800. When you collect a point item, the value of the Dream bonus is added to the point item value, which makes it very easy to score big. Let's switch over to bosses for a bit. They now have health bars, so you can actually see how well you are doing against them. When finishing off a phase from a boss, all their bullets are nullified and every bullet gives you points. So it may be a good tactic to wait until the screen is full of bullets before shooting the boss to the next phase. Every time you beat the phase from a boss, they drop power items, so dying at a boss doesn't mean you can't go back to full power. If you are at full power, the boss will drop point items instead. Now for the last big change, grazing. If you let a bullet come dangerously close to your hitbox, which generally means letting it touch your sprite, because remember, your hitbox is actually really small, 1 point is added to your graze counter. This resets at the start of every stage and it maxes out at 999. The graze value will be added to your score at the end of the stage, with its value being higher on harder difficulties. One more thing, you can only graze each bullet once and you cannot graze lasers. Lastly, I want to mention that this game has to be beaten on normal or higher to get the good ending, so I'll be playing it on normal. As I already mentioned in the story, both Reimu and the Marisa head out this time, which means we have 2 playable characters! Both of them have 2 shot types, giving us 4 gameplay styles in total. Reimu A is the search shot. This is the homing type, and the bullets fired from her yin-yang options home in on enemies. This is a pretty good shot type for beginners. Reimu B is the wide shot. This covers a huge area and is very fun to use in level portions. As for bosses, those battles may take a while to finish because the damage output is pretty low. Marisa A is the illusion laser. Her options fire lasers that go across the whole screen and pierce through enemies like nothing. This gives it amazing damage output and good counters against walls of enemies. Marisa B is the rapid shot. Her options fire bullets in very quick succession, making it a good damage dealer as well. The range is kinda meh though. Now that all of that is discussed, let's jump right into the game. Stage 1, Phantom Land. As we fly over the mountains, we are assaulted by some ghosts and fairies who are only there to help us power up. Some spirits also appear to shoot bullets at us, but those aren't bad. Next up we have a mid-boss, the bewitching Lotus Flower. It just fires very basic Danmark critters and the gaps are very obvious, so you shouldn't have trouble with it. After some more ghosts, we have our good old bullets from nowhere. These are simple, just move to the side. The ordinary mountain yokai Orange is our first real obstacle and well, We only really fight her because she's a Euchre, and that's what we gotta do. In her first phase, she just shoots some bullets in circles and to the sides of you. Pretty harmless. Next up, she just shoots bullets completely randomly. Lastly, she shoots... wait. Oh, well, that was over too quickly for me to explain. Moving on. Stage 2, Famine, a lake of blood. As we fly over the lake, some spiky discs rise out of the water and fly towards us. They aren't really threatening, just blast them away. We reach an island, but before we can fly over it, we are assaulted by a mini-boss. She shoots a bullet wave with big gaps, so slip past that. She can also fire shots straight at you, that may catch you off guard. After defeating her, she runs away and drops a bomb. Now let's fly over the island. Some evil eyes appear, but they are also just shooting targets. After the first wave of them, the spiky discs spawn and shoot bullets around them. That may fill your screen a bit, but you have enough room to dodge. Lastly, the bullets out of nowhere are as simple as before, just move to the side. The vampire of the Blood Lake, Kurumi, is the gatekeeper of the lake. We fought her as the mini-boss already, but that was just patrolling it seems. Lame excuse, let's fight again. In her first phase, she shoots harmless lasers to the walls, causing bullets to erupt from them. One line of bullets is aimed at you, so watch out. Next up, she fires circles of bullets that move in a bit of an off pattern, so it may take some getting used to. Afterwards, she shoots more lasers at the walls, causing more bullets to erupt. You know how to dodge these, so this should be fine. Lastly, she fires long strings of bullets all over the place, try not to get sniped. Stage 3, Darkness. Not soon after being assaulted by some energy spheres and a string of ghosts, we already found the mini-boss, the Dark Mirror. It shoots many circular Danmakos at you, with some shots aimed at you or to your side. Find the gaps in the circles and watch out for the bullets to your side. After defeating it, it drops a 1-up. Afterwards, some more energy spheres and evil eyes shoot at you, but those aren't really threatening. Then evil eyes start closing in from the side to the center, shooting straight at you, so shoot the side ones, make a gap for you to escape through, so you don't get cornered. After that, it's just more of the same. Lastly, the bullets from nowhere, stay in the middle, moving upwards slowly, that way you should dodge them all. As we reach the gate to the fantasy world Mugen Town, we meet its gatekeeper, Ellie. As the battle starts, she will throw her scythe at you and the tiles of the floor will shoot at you. While this is happening, Ellie is invincible. Some batches of floor home in on you, others spread outwards. As for the last batch, it explodes into a circle of small bullets, so find the gap and slip past. Now the actual battle starts, and you will always have to watch out for her scythe, as she won't stop shooting it at you. She will fire a wall of bullets, and while you can probably slip past, just move to the side, that's way safer. Another notable move of hers is when she starts closing you in with bullet walls, so you need to find a gap in the side and slip out of there before you get crushed. Otherwise, her bullets are pretty straightforward. The main concern really is the scythe, as you cannot predict when she will fire it. Now that she is down, let's go into Mugen Town. Stage 4, Dream of Frail Girl. As we enter the mansion of Mugen Town, some fairies pop out of the ground and shoot bullets in our direction. Stream to the side slowly while blasting them away and you should be fine. Then stay in the middle, as these two fairies will create a bullet stream that has a gap in the middle. After some evil eyes, we have our mini-boss, Renge Teiki. Move to the other corner of her so you have the most room to dodge her first wave. Do the same with the second one. Then stay under her and blast away. She will drop a bomb when defeated. Some energy spheres appear and give you higher density of bullets to work with. After that, look at the bottom of the screen. Danger! Enemies will now rise from there, so don't stay where the danger is and find safe spots as soon as possible. Then Renge Teiki returns. Her patterns are the same as before. This time she drops a 1-up. Some evil eyes, and then we have the fairies again. Their patterns are the same as last time, so you know how to deal with them. Now they appear in a row, left and right. This can get hectic, so a bomb is a good escape route here. Lastly, the bullets from nowhere move in a circle around the field, that way you should be able to dodge them. Hey, it's Marissa! What are you doing here? Nothing suspicious, eh? I don't buy it. It's a fight! Marissa fires a barrage of random bullets. If you don't find a clear gap, use a bomb to save yourself. Then she will protect herself with the orb she used last time. They will fire bullet paths that you can easily fly through. She can make it rain stars and also fire them straight down or at an angle. Marissa can be nasty to fight if she decides to use her random attacks a lot, as that increases the chance of you getting cornered. Well, that's taken care of. Wait, we can place Marissa. What happens then? Well then, we are fighting against Reimu, the character we always played as until now. This should be interesting. Reimu fires a stream of bullets that sways to the side at the last second. Follow the path and don't get caught off guard. Afterwards, she fires some bullets that will home in on you twice. Try to lead them safely. Now she's gonna throw her Yin mobs around and they bounce off walls. She also fires a barrage of random bullets, so this could get hectic. Now try to stay under her and move to the side slightly as she fires bullets straight at you and also traps you in a smaller area. Now more orbs and random bullets, use bombs if you get a tricky pattern. Afterwards she will fire bullet streams at you that you can dodge by swaying to the side slightly as the paths are wide enough. Lastly, she just fires some small random bullets. Nice, that was a fun fight, let's move on now. Stage 5, Phantasmagoria. As we head deep into the mansion, we are assaulted by some evil eyes. These don't really pose a threat. Two fairies are at the sides of the screen, and if you don't take care of them soon, they could cause a bit of trouble. After some more evil eyes, we have our bullets from nowhere. These could be tricky, stay low and move slowly. If you get overwhelmed, feel free to bomb your way out of there. Whoop, looks like we just woke up. The beauty of everlasting darkness, Euchre Kazami seems to be the cause of the incident this time. Euchre starts off by firing large walls of bullets. The gaps are kinda small, but you should be able to slip past. Then she shoots bullets in a circle around herself. Once again, you need to find the gaps fast and watch out for the other bullets she shoots. In her other phase, she shoots bullets that rebound off the walls, which could close in on you, so try to move up and down as well to dodge them. She will switch between these two phases for a bit. Once she gets to purple health, she mixes it up. She fires bullets faster at you, so be on your guard. Then she creates bullet walls around you that close in, so be ready to slip past them at the end. Once she gets to red health, get to the sides! She will shoot a gigantic Master Spark, so stay at the side and dodge the stray bullets that appear. Afterwards, she goes back to her previous pattern. After another Master Spark, she creates an odd pattern that is pretty weird to dodge. Use a bomb if you aren't sure. Okay, now what? Hey, don't run away! Final stage. Pursuit! A raspberry trap. As we chase after Euchre, we have some evil eyes to power us up, and then some fairies appear. They will shoot bullets straight at you, so be ready to stream to the side. Some other fairies will just fire bullets randomly, so be prepared for both things. After some evil eyes, 4 energy spheres appear, and they all drop useful stuff for us. The first one gives us a large power item, the next one a bomb, then a 1-up, and lastly a full power up. Wait with collecting the full power up until the bullets out of nowhere spawn, so you don't have to deal with them. Now then, time for the final boss. This time, Euchre is being serious. Stay under her so you can dodge all the attacks of her first phase easily, except her random bullets. You may need to improvise there. In her next phase, whatever you do, stay under her and don't move. It may look dangerous, but if you stay still, you just have to dodge the bullets that are coming straight at you. So always hunt her down and stay under her. Now she turns into a ball of light and fires a huge barrage of bullets randomly. Bombing is probably the best choice here. Next up, she splits herself into 2. The yellow bullets are pretty slow, so you should be able to slip past. Don't stay under her though, as her dual spark is very dangerous. The blue bullets are faster than the yellow ones, but not as dense. She turns into a ball of light again, this time firing bullets straight at you. If you get cornered, bomb away. Now she splits again, using the same moves as before. Stay under her and be ready to move to the side at the last second. These bullets are really fast. Find the gaps in the blue bullets. Destroy the pinwheels, they always drop large power items. Now for her last phase. Don't slow down, move to the side and to the middle again. That's how you dodge it. And with that, Euchre is defeated! The incident is resolved, so let's look at the endings. Reimu's endings show that she trapped the evil spirits in a bottle. Marissa wants to teach her a lesson and sneaks into her shrine while she sleeps. Reimu A's ending shows Marissa opening the bottle, letting the spirits escape. In Reimu B's ending, Marissa steals the bottle, but as she flies away, she drops it, and it probably shatters, letting them escape. In Marissa's ending, she decides to go over to Reimu to spend time with her. In Marissa A's ending, they end up going for a walk, but Marissa isn't sure where to go, and ultimately, they end up at the volcano. In Marissa B's ending, she decides to help Reimu clean the shrine, but Marissa instead goes into the shrine archives and reads some books. We have an extra stage ahead of us, and the story relevance is exactly 0. Reimu or Marissa just decide to head into this world to waste time. Okay then. Extra stage. Quiet closing for a wonderful you, Puckish Angel. Start on the left and blast the ghosts so you get your power up enough to get your options. Blast the evil eyes, but once they start shooting, head down and focus on dodging them. Stay low and move to the side slightly to avoid the bullets. Then move to the middle of the screen, blasting away the energy spheres and dodging their bullets. Don't focus on picking up items here. Now wait until they start lunging at you and move up and then down again for all of them. Move to the left corner and work your way slowly to the right side, making small movements. Or you're an idiot like me and do it this way. After some evil eyes, stay under the energy spheres that appear and blast them all. Don't worry about the items until the third wave. Now, mini-boss time! The mysterious orb will start by shooting small bullets at you, find the gaps in them. Now they will bunch up more, so the left side is a bit more safe. Larger bullets are more tricky to dodge, so a bomb may be better. Stay in the middle so you have more room to dodge the yellow bullets that bounce around. Now get back to the left and watch out for any clusters that may form. Move to one side, then to the other, grabbing the items the orb drops. Now it's time for a true bullet hell. Move slowly, bomb if necessary, and stay on the left side. Same song and dance as before, start on the left, move to the right slowly. Now for the bullets from nowhere, start at the bottom middle and inch your way upwards. After that, I have no clue. I got lucky. Use a bomb, that's way safer. The dreamlike maid of Genmukai, Mugetsu, is our extra stage boss. Before we get into it, I would like to mention that bombs don't deal damage to extra bosses anymore, so that's fun. Still works to clear bullets though. For most of her attacks, it's best to stay directly under her, as you will have to worry about the least bullets that way. She starts her next phase by shooting random bullets in varying speeds, so watch out. Now you really need to know your hitbox, slip past the small bullets and dodge the blue ones as well. This goes on for a while, so it's pretty tricky. That isn't the main attraction though. The Demon of Illusion, Gengetsu, is Mugetsu's older sister, and she is ready to get revenge for beating her. She shoots a circle with really small gaps, so always keep an eye on the biggest ones. Then she shoots a large cluster of bullets, some of which may linger and overlap with the next circle she shoots. Next phase, stay low, move to the side and try to avoid the yellow bullets. Then she lets a lot of bullets rain on you, so get past them fast so you can dodge the next wave. Next up, stay under her and move to the side slightly. When she shoots the small bullets, just inch to the side and the whole thing should pass you. Now stay under her and move to the side and back to the center of her quickly when the bullets pass you. Then get away from her, get between two lines and dodge the small bullets that are aimed at you. Next phase, she will shoot bullets randomly, so you need to try and keep your grounding here. Last phase now. The two waves mostly move separately from one another, but sometimes they overlap, so be prepared for that. And don't, I repeat, don't take too long on this attack, or else you will activate Gengetsu Rape Time. there we go! The extra stage is conquered! Oh man, this was a blast to do! This game absolutely refined the concept of Touhou 2 and I had a blast playing it. As it offers 2 playable characters, the replayability is higher due to different dialogues. It introduces some fun characters, especially Euchre, and the soundtrack. It has Bad Apple! Do I have to say anything else? It's like the most famous song in all of the Touhou fandom. As for the Danmakus, they are all fun and challenging enough to keep you on your toes, but they never feel unfair. So far, this is my favorite game of the Retrospective. Well, let's not ramble on forever. Next up in the Retrospective, we are doing more of the same, but with even more content. Until then, see ya guys!